Hi guys, VC10 Aviation here, and today we'll be doing a model airport update. This is going to be a very different model airport compared to usual. So, yeah, so I'll just show you the basic features of the model airport, what I've changed on the layout. So, then we've got this new control tower area here, as well as we've got another apron. This is not new. Again, I've had that for a while, and then we've got this new apron here as well. I've also added this runway section as well. So yes, I'll be doing two model airports. I'll be going through the two realistic model airports. I do plan on doing a fictional model airport, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So yeah, you may notice this new apron here. Both these mats have replaced my first choice 400 mats with aircraft model store mats for 1/400 scale layout. So very nice. We've got also this car park, which I'm going to make which is going to be a cargo centre. So yeah, so the realistic model airports I'll be doing London Heathrow model airports, as well as I plan on doing a Gatwick model airport as well. So I'm hoping to make these as realistic as possible. I do plan on doing a fictional update, but I haven't really planned it out basically. But one of the features would have been this feature here. This is planned to be used as a plane spotting area, hence why there's a Concorde there, and as well as an airport museum next door to that. So that airport was going to be based off my favourite airline, but however, sort of that's maybe not going to go to plan as much, because there's a few some areas in there that do make it realistic. So on the other hand, I'll be maybe doing another fictional airport, maybe what does include maybe like another airport sort of thing. So another thing to know, so with the London Heathrow, I do plan on making it quite realistic with the scenery. For example, adding a British Airways Concorde as well as a Hawker Siddeley Trident as well. As you may not know, the Hawker Siddeley Trident is now up in Manchester Ringway Aviation Viewing Park. That is where that is. It used to be at Heathrow, but now has been moved on to there. And then obviously the permanent resident Concorde, sorry about that, Alpha Bravo, she's now she's still at Heathrow. So, and then we've got so this is going to be a cargo centre, so that will be the DHL cargo centre, because DHL's got a cargo centre near Heathrow. So that's what that car park's going to be used as. So yeah, this will be realistic. So but just to start off, the realistic, the airport updates will not be as realistic. However, you will see some aeroplanes in here, which are not going to be these are maybe going to be withdrawn aeroplanes. They're not going to be used as much. However, so yeah. Those aircrafts, I will mention those. So one of the aircrafts you will see is you will see 3 Concordes on what will have routes, as well as you might see some British Airways 747s, as well as Virgin Atlantic Airways 747s. And you may think the reason behind this, and that's what this video is about, to explain all, sort of the future of the model airports as well. So the reason of adding these aeroplanes is because of, as we all know, that the jumbo jet has been both withdrawn by Virgin Atlantic Airways as well as British Airways. So I thought to kind of pay tribute to an aeroplane that got me interested in aviation. So as a tribute sort of to the jumbo jet, I thought I'd put in some classic British operators like British Airways and Virgin Atlantic Airways in the update. And the other reason for Concorde being in the update, that in aviation there's been a load of headlines been with the development of supersonic flight. So I thought to pay to one of the co-founders, to pay tribute to one of the co-founders of supersonic flight, and that is a Concorde. And a lot of people may think, why am I using the word co-founder? But the word co-founder, in the actual aspect that Concorde wasn't the only supersonic aircraft. The other aeroplane, which was supersonic, is the two-propelled Tu-144. Now that came out slightly before Concorde, but that's so that's why I'm adding the Concordes in the update to obviously pay tribute to that. So that's how Concorde obviously revolutionised air travel, supersonic air travel as well. So that's why we're going to be adding Concorde. There'll be certain aircraft in here what you'll see is not very realistic, but maybe not very. When we start the update, so the Qantas A380 departing via going to Singapore via Sydney, that's not very realistic because that departs. It is a real flight, but it departs during goes out later on in the evening, shall we say. So it doesn't go out during the day. It's mainly sitting in like a remote stand during the day, sort of thing. So that will be the main aircraft. So apart from that, you will see some older airplanes that have been withdrawn, but these are so I don't need to get duplicates of, for example, like BA320. So I'm going to get another 757, so I don't need to get another BA21 sort of thing. It's just so that you're not getting duplicates, and it's one of these things. I don't really get a lot of duplicate model aircraft anymore. I tend to get different registrations because I don't know. I just like getting different aircraft registrations because then it makes it a bit more. I find it makes it a bit more realistic. But so that's one of the things I was going to say about there. The other realistic model airport I was planning on doing is London Gatwick as well. Again, they will feature. It won't feature the classic jumbos, however, it will feature the Boeing 747-400 of Virgin Atlantic. It won't feature any BA 747s because the only time recently that went into Gatwick was when they tested out the new jet bridge. The terminal, the crossing, I don't know what it's called, but the kind of way the terminal bridge goes over the apron, sort of that. So that's when that tested, because they flew that in to test that, but that was a few years ago. So it was not fairly recent. So there will be other changes to Gatwick, because in Gatwick that'll be a car park. I don't know whether this will be a motorway. Also this will be a motorway in Heathrow, so that'll be a motorway. So maybe plan on decorating that side with trees, because we all know that one side of the M25 there is some sort of greenery in there, like trees and that, as well as so that'll be like a sort of acting as the M25. This will be acting as the entrance into sort of the road between, let's say, the roundabout between as you come off the M23 to the straight to where the South Terminal, and that will be acting the road from the South Terminal all the way along, which reaches from the M23's roundabout to all the way down to the North Terminal. So that's where that will be based off of when I do Gatwick. So there'll be many nice aeroplanes you'll see at Gatwick as well. There'll be some aeroplanes that you don't really see a lot of. For example, like you might see a Condor 757 in the remote stands. Sometimes Gatwick you do see a lot of nice aeroplanes in the remote stands, sort of thing. So you will see that. Again, it is a bit unrealistic, but you do see a lot of aircraft sometimes in Gatwick. They do go into remote stands. I do plan on making it a bit more realistic with the amount of Ringy services they have, because they have quite a lot of Aringi services. So as well as adding the Air Baltic services as well, and as well as the so I don't really so the aircraft what you have is pretty much going to be so with your BA 320s, your 319s, your 777s. There is going to be some other aircraft. I don't know about Cathay Pacific. You'll see they'll be at Gatwick. I don't know. I heard somewhere they might be leaving Gatwick. I don't know how true that is. It'd be very sad if they do. Very sad. But of course, they're at London, so it kind of makes sense anyway. I suppose if we're going to look at it realistically. And there's other airlines as well. For example, like China Airlines will fly in as well, as well as. So there'll be many other add-ons as well. So I was going to do a fictional update, but as I said, I'm not going to reveal too much about it. All I can say is it's going to be based off my favourite airline. But however, what I'm going to do includes my favourite airline. But however, so I don't know whether with this new with the model airport whether to do subscriber routes or not. I would be open. Well, the airport will be open to subscriber routes, depending on the aircraft. Yet again, depends on the aeroplane. So if you do, if you would like a subscriber route, do comment below, because as well, there will be new aircraft available for subscriber routes as well. I have got a lot of aircraft to use as subscriber routes, so but I will be doing a sort of subscriber route special updates. So, and they will be non-timetabled as well. So, and there will be some non-timetabled as well as timetabled updates. So that is that. The other thing is really that's the main sort of thing I was going to show you. Is a new sort of layout as well. You may notice the assortment box. This is a sort of one of these sort of organisers. That's what I use to store my GCSE as well as spare parts for model aircrafts as well. So if they get damaged, I'll put them in there so they can be used on other aircrafts. Which rarely happens as well. Very useful to have as well. So parts don't go, aircraft parts don't go missing, like tyres and stuff, because it's quite annoying trying to find a small tyre, like something as well. So I do hope you do look forward to these new updates. I'm looking forward to it as well. There will be an unboxing video on the channel. I think it will be in a few days' time as well. There'll be a new unboxing video as well. So stay tuned for that. So I'm not going to say what unboxings these are going to be of. All I'm going to reveal is what not aircraft. I'm going to reveal that they are, one of them is a wide body aircraft and one of them is a small regional aircraft. So that is So if you do want to guess, then by all means guess on the video, in the comments, of course. That is one of those things. So thank you for watching. Of course, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.